film, as I see it, is about this kind of like shady, misanthropic guy that kind of hates people and for some reason is like leading tours in New Orleans. He gets stuck in this haunted mansion with a bunch of people that he would never have hung out with under any other circumstances, and only by becoming friends with these people and working with these people is he able to unlock the secrets of the mansion and make his way out. And I think that that is so powerful because, you know, very few of us get to choose the people and the circumstances that we are surrounded by. And very few of us can get through life without experiencing some kind of loss, some kind of grief, something that makes us a little shady, a little more sarcastic than maybe we normally are. And this movie says, yeah, all that's true, and you can laugh through it and you can get through it.
I play a single mother from New York who's a doctor and has moved down to Louisiana, where her mom was from, to fulfill her life dream of having a bed and breakfast and being able to use that as a means of surrounding her son with different people to help her raise him. And it's haunted. She bought the mansion sight unseen on Zillow, and there's a warning for that. And she ends up getting quite a crew of people to kind of help her with it and kind of actually actualize that dream.
So I play Madame Leota, who is if you've been on the attraction, she's the woman trapped in the crystal ball at the beginning who says, "Welcome, foolish mortals, into this ghost realm." And she's been trapped in there for a very long time, and she is released from it by this young medium who is what I would refer to as a Star Wars, since Disney owns Star Wars, a Star Wars connect the dot Padawan learner, young Harriet, who is a medium.
Yes, and my character is learning how to tap into her powers. She's been playing a role of, yes, I can do this, and she does have some powers, and she's very boisterous about it, but she's not confident in it until she is guided by the great Madame Leota, who's someone she's looked up to for her whole life. And when she loves couture kind of fashiony stuff.
And I just love that they bond together in this beautiful way of sisterhood.
I summon Madame Leota!
No! I play Father Kent, who is a man of the cloth there in New Orleans, and he's a little bit of a salesman where you're not quite sure if everything he's saying is accurate and what exactly his background is, but he kind of helps put together the team that, does battle with these ghosts.
I play Ben. If I were to briefly describe Ben Mathias, I would say he is an astrophysicist who's been out of work for some time because he's been mourning the loss of his late wife and attempting to put together the pieces of his life to find his footing again. And he finds himself introduced to this family, Gabby, who are on their own journey, and ends up joining up with them to go on a larger journey to try to escape from what ends up being a haunted mansion. And so him and all of the different characters gather together to find a way out, but also find deeper chambers and layers to themselves. Hi, it's LaKeith Stanfield. I'm here with my co-stars Jamie Lee Curtis and Owen Wilson.
Person. I'm older than everybody. And I've clearly been to that park 40 times. I've been on this attraction at least 40 times over many, many, many decades. And there's something magical about Disney. There's magic in the attractions. There's magic in the cast members. The world outside of Disneyland is hard. Everybody works hard. It's a tough life for most people, and what Walt Disney created, this magical place for people to forget their woes and walk into this magic kingdom really still holds as it did back then, it holds today.
Yeah, and for me, I mean, I just remember always wanting to get on the Haunted Mansion attraction because it was where there was the most air conditioning. Also, where you get to see the most magic. I always wondered, like, how did they get that lady's head in there? Is that a TV in there? Are they really using holograms? Like, how did they get these things to float around like this? Like, what are they doing? It must be magic. Oh, I wonder, does Disney know God and they just do this stuff together? I don't know. Like, my imagination is off the chain, especially when I was a kid, because I didn't understand how they was able to do this. And at first, I thought maybe it was real ghosts in there. You know, now I'm a little older. I don't necessarily believe in ghosts and all of that. I do believe in demons, though. And they make me eat candy, and I don't want to. But they make me. I don't want to. Anyways, I love that ride.
Harriet's coming for you. Oh, yeah. That's got some mojo to it. Little dragon's blood or Yerba Santa? What are we talking about?
Sage from Costco. I always wanted to be in something Disney, but to be in Haunted Mansion is even better because that's the ride I always go to. I remember one time I went to Disneyland and the ride was broke down. The attraction wasn't working that day. I was furious. And me and my friends was trying to figure out how to break in. We tried. We got in trouble. Lesson learned. Never try to break in to a Disney attraction. If they say it's shut down, it's shut down. You don't want to sit in that office. You do not want to sit in that office. 15, done. Past that though. Right. And I wasn't banned from the place, so I'm glad. Lesson learned.